What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing the first oil change on the Husqvarna 701. This here is a 2023 Husqvarna 701. Just picked this up not too long ago. It's got about a little over 620. You want to do an oil change at 620. So we got everything you need, really. You want to get 2 liters of the Husqvarna Motorex 10W50 oil. You got your oil filter kit, which comes with new screens, a couple new drain plugs, bolts. You'll need a 13 socket and your T30 socket. I think the Husqvarna kit comes with the wrenches and the right size star bit that you need, but I just went ahead and got my own socket and ratchet. It saved me some time. So once you get everything situated here, start the bike up for like, I don't know, a couple minutes, maybe like a minute or two, just to get the oil hot. That way it flows out better. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to grab your 13. Here's your drain plug. Here's one of your screens, your first screen. So you want to take those 2 out, make sure you have a big enough oil pan, and let that oil drain out. So we just got the first drain bolt out. As you guys can see, there was a lot of crud on it. Make sure you clean all that off best you can, because that's going to be going back in. We just got the next plug out. This is going to be your filter. As you can see, it is pretty dirty. We're going to replace these, but these can be reused. So clean these off as best as you can, and I'd say use them for your next oil change. You probably get at least one more use out of it. Your next oil screen is going to be right here on the front side of the engine. And it's going to be another 13mm socket. So just for reference, both of these bolts were 13mm, so you can use your 13mm socket to get them out pretty easily. We're going to move up here to the filter. The first filter, which will be your long filter, and you want to do an 8mm, or you can do your T30 bit to get these 2 out here, and we'll get them out now. So while you're getting these 2 bolts out here, be mindful of the exhaust. If you let it run for a couple minutes, it's probably going to be hot, so be careful. Now when you get those out, what I would do is twist here, twist the whole mechanism. That way you can get behind and then boom, pry out. Now you're going to have some oil drain out, but go ahead and wipe that off. Clean everything up here. We're going to replace these seals. You don't necessarily have to, but we're just going to do it anyway because they come in the kit. So a little trick that I've been seeing people do is they'll grab these here, kind of like needle nose ring pliers, and you want to get in here with the filter, push apart, and then pull. Okay, so we got that filter out there. Basically, the other side is going to be the same way. Now we're on the other side of the bike. You're going to do the same thing. So if you guys notice here, there's KTM on the filters. The KTM 690 and the Husqvarna 701, they both use basically the same kit. So you want to get in here, get this up out of the way. Pull out just like that. Oil's gonna leak out all over the place, and then we'll get in there and we'll clean all that out. Here's the kit. We got the small filter for the right side of the bike, your long filter for the left side of the bike, your 2 new screens, which we'll use, and you got your new crush washer in there for your drain magnetic bolt, and then your seals there for your new screens, and your 2 seals for your filter covers here and on the other side. So we'll replace those, as you guys can see. Oh, there goes my new napkin. Nice. So here's the rings. You want to clear them out, clean them out, and replace those. Here's your short filter, goes in, same way it came out. Should clip right in. And there you go. So we're in there, and we'll get the other one in. All right, so here's your new O-rings. Your very small ones are gonna go here on your screens, one on each side. And then your kind of medium size O-rings are gonna go here on your screen bolts. So once you get your new filters in, you get all your bolts tightened up to the torque specs recommended on your owner manual. I'm gonna go online and check for your torque specs. But torque everything up, put everything back together. Then it's time for your oil. So we're gonna run 1.8 quarts or 1.7 liters. So these are 1 liters each. They got your measurements here on the side. So you look like, so here's your 8, 9, 10. So you just put a full one and then go up to about 7 on your next. I'm gonna put 1.5 in. I'm gonna run the bike for like, I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds, let the oil cycle. And then I'm gonna put the next 0.2 liters in, and that'll be it for your oil. So you wanna come over here to this oil fill plug. Pretty easy, just loosen it with your fingers. And then what we're gonna do is take a rag and we're gonna clean the fill plug, and we're gonna clean the threads up in here a little bit to get everything nice and clean. All right, so we just got the 1.5 liters in. Put the drain plug back on for the time being. I started the bike up. We're gonna let it run here for a couple minutes. Check for leaks. Make sure everything's good. It's idling okay. Don't mind the bugs, it's a little dirty. But a little bit of smoke from some oil that was dripping down, but we'll keep an eye on that, make sure everything's good. I don't see any oil leaking out anywhere. I think that's good. Let that oil drain a little bit. So if you tilt the bike and level it out, you'll see down here you got your oil level. So the bike's about straight up and down. So we definitely have to drain a little bit more. So as you guys saw that the oil was low, that's because it finally cycled through, got inside the filters and everything. So we're gonna put the last 0.2 liters in and see where we're at. Final 2 liters is in. We're gonna level this thing out again, see where we're at. Alrighty, so as you guys can see, we're about a little over half. You know, you're just under that red line. That's kind of where you want to be. You don't want to be too high, too low. So we're a good spot. So that pretty much wraps up the oil change. It's that easy. It's a little time consuming once you, I mean, this is my first time doing it, honestly. So it's a little time consuming, but it's an awesome bike. I can't wait to finally get out and rip on it a little bit. I'm gonna, you know, clean this mess up and everything and get her out on the road. If you guys liked today's video, hit the like button, subscribe for more Supermoto content. It's a little different from the Subaru stuff. I still want to get some content on the 4Runner. I haven't done anything with that yet, but this thing's fun. I love this bike. It rides good. We're gonna do a couple, like, you know, 5 things I hate, 5 things I like, stuff like that. Maybe I'll do like a chain tightening video, because that's what I'm probably gonna be doing here in a couple minutes. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys liked today's video. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Peace out.